don't think my hearing's that bad. I mean, I can certainly live with it, and I definitely don't think I need a hearing aid. Okay, so if you've made a statement like that recently, you could be part of the huge global population of hearing impaired people, 75%, who have a mild to moderate hearing loss. And what was quite shocking to me recently is when I discovered only 10% of that hearing impaired population actually uses a hearing instrument. So today I was going to quickly cover 3 different manufacturers who've developed 3 quite different strategies for helping people with those kind of problems. So that's going to be coming next. Hi, my name's Matthew Pearson from Zone 1 Hearing in London, and over the last 15 years I've had the pleasure and privilege of helping people from all over the world hear better. So if you'd like to learn all about the latest hearing instruments, accessories, apps and other assistive devices, please remember to like the video, please share, please subscribe and press the bell for notifications. Thank you very much. Okay, so strategy number 1 from our first manufacturer, Phonak, is to go with the colour black. So why the colour black, I hear you ask? Well, it is to disguise their device to make it look like a hearable or earbud. So you may have noticed increasing numbers of people of all ages wearing black devices in their ears, which I'll show you on the screen. And because of this, Phonak decided to tap into this latest trend by making their most up-to-date in-the-ear hearing aid technology in the colour black. So certainly at a first glance, it looks not like the person's wearing a hearing aid, but a device to allow them to consume content and take phone calls, etc. But of course, in addition to all those things, the Phonak device assists with any hearing difficulty the person's got, can allow them to stream content from their television through a special device, and also connect to an industry-leading microphone that would allow the person in a socially challenging environment to hear better than a normally hearing person. So that's manufacturer number 1. Okay, so manufacturer number 2 has dealt with this issue with size. So ReSound makes the world's smallest, completely in the canal, wireless hearing aid that's made for both iPhone and Android. So I had these made about, I'm going to say back end of last summer, beginning of last autumn, and I've been using it with a Google Pixel 3a XL phone, which is running Android 10. So that means I get all the benefits that I would do if I was using an iPhone, but with the choice of using an Android device. So I can turn the hearing aids up and down. I can change programs. If I want to stream content on YouTube, so if I jump on a bus after work, I can then dial it towards the sound from YouTube. But if I needed to hear somebody speaking with me, I can dial it back towards speech. So a very, very flexible hearing instrument. A whole range of different accessories are available, such as TV streamers to get the impression of being wearing a sort of a Bluetooth headset. You can connect to a very impressive microphone, which will allow you to hear in groups and individuals in more challenging environments. Also, within that microphone, you can select the telecoil option to hear better in theatres and cinemas, wherever that system of a loop is installed. So even though it is small, and, elephant in the room, not me, I know lockdown's not been kind, but the one I've got for my ear, I would call it more of an in the canal than a completely in the canal style, but still doing things other hearing instruments cannot do. And for some people, if they've got larger canals and less twisty canals than me, certainly their hearing instruments will look smaller. So a really great flexible option for somebody looking for a bit of a no compromise device. Number 3 is by the manufacturer Signia. And the way they've dealt with the issue of people not addressing hearing loss is to go with form factor, so style. So this is a hearing instrument that doesn't really look like a hearing instrument. It's very long, very sleek, very stylish, comes in a cool range of colours. So not trying to hide, it's sort of out there announcing itself to the world. But this is also, unfortunately, not made for Android, but a made for iOS device. So you can stream content, take phone calls, listen to directions. You can turn them up and down. And one of the great features about this hearing aid now, it has movement sensors. So people's listening environments are often changing quite a lot. They're not static. So with this device, when you put them in, they will automatically adapt and adjust to the environment. And compared to the previous generation, reports from patients have been very, very favourable. There's been a definite improvement in the performance of the device. It comes in a very stylish charger. So in the same way some people are concerned about cars not being able to go as far as they would like if they're electrically powered, there is that sort of thing of, what if I'm using my hearing instruments and they stop working? Do I have to drag a big charger and a plug around? Well, the charger that these come in is very, very compact, number one, and number two, contains additional charges. So running out of power, it can be quickly topped up, shouldn't ever be an issue. So if you had to say stay out for the evening, you've got that extra sort of comfort of knowing you can still charge your hearing aids. Okay, something worth mentioning in this sort of lockdown, are we not locked down, sort of slightly uncertain time, is that once you're set up with these hearing instruments, your audiology professional can actually remotely adjust the hearing aid for you. So if you needed the hearing aids turning up or down, the frequency response altering, that's something you can achieve with all three of these devices, which is... Okay, so let me know in the comments section down below, have the manufacturers hit the nail on the head here? Do you think you would go with option 1, colour, option 2, size, or option 3, form factor? Do these appeal to you? Do you think if you're someone who's not been too sure about trying a hearing instrument, is this something that you'd try? I mean, worth mentioning, with Phonak number one, they do have trial devices that you can borrow for, I know, a couple of days, a week or so, just to get a feel. Is this helping me? They can be set to different performance levels, which is fantastic. The same is the case with Signia. You can set the hearing instruments to different performance levels to suit your budget. And finally, with ReSound, they've always been pretty generous with their demonstration devices. So although not an official program like that, I'm sure if you asked your audiology professional, would you mind if I borrowed these just so I can test them out, I'm sure they would be willing to help you. So I think if you're having difficulties, don't bury your head in the sand. Get your hearing checked. Get your speech comprehension checked, your QuickSyn score, get that tested, see how well your brain processes speech. And then if it shows that you will be a good candidate for a hearing instrument, and if you need a hearing instrument, then certainly try one. There are professionals globally who are willing to help. If you think, well, I don't know where my nearest audiology professional is, please ask the question and I'll try my best to direct you. So this is Matthew from Zone 1 Hearing, reminding you to please like, share, comment, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. And there'll be more in-depth reviews, of course, on all of these products coming very shortly. So I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day.